We've been talking about this a lot. We've got high fire danger here in Southern California. In the past week, we've had some big fires, Highland and the Santa Clarita Valley. It is a reminder to be ready, of course, and we know that brush clearance is really important, but you also need to think about some other ways to keep your family safe. Battalion Chief Mike Mohler with CAL FIRE is here to help us out. Welcome, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So we talk about this fire season. And we know we had this really rainy, cool winter, so we think maybe that helped, but now we know there's a lot of fuel out there for the fires to burn. So how's it look? Is this going to be worse than other seasons?
Well, we look at the weather conditions, and people think now that we're out of the drought that there's not those conditions. Well, it's actually, unfortunately, the exact opposite because we have that new grass crop, the drought-stricken fuels. So what we're seeing right now, the pattern, that it's going to be a very busy season, unfortunately.
Yeah, and we can see the hillsides are getting dry already. It was really green just a few weeks ago, and it was so pretty here in Southern California. Everything's brown right now, so we've got this danger. We know even a car pulled off the side of the road with a spark can cause fires. What can we do to prevent them? We talk about flicking cigarettes, but there are lots of other things that just start small and then just take off.
There really is. 97% of all the wildland fires are human caused, not meaning that it was a criminal act, but just negligence. So there's simple things like during the summer months, a lot of people are towing trailers by dragging a chain, a tow chain, or shooting sparks off the side. Again, what you mentioned is pulling off the actual highway and parking in brush when you have a mechanical problem. But then there's common sense things, you know, not open fire pits in your backyard. If you're barbecuing out where an area, when you have charcoal, make sure that one, you can do it at that time, but two, that you dispose of it properly. So it boils down to common sense and safety to prevent most wildfires. And
people should have a plan, right? We know that almost every area is threatened by wildfires, and we know about packing the car, things like that. How do we get ready?
Well, we have a program. You can go to readyforwildfire.org, but we call it Ready, Set, Go. And meaning the ready portion is preparing your home, that 100 feet of defensible space, maintain your landscape. If you have any flammable materials like plastic lawn furniture up against the house, remove that. That gives the firefighters an opportunity to get in there and defend your structure. Then get set. If you know there's an emergency or fire maybe in the area, prepare your family, exercise that evacuation plan with your family, make sure everybody knows where everybody's at, and then when you're asked to leave, the go portion is please, we ask the public, if you think there's a reason to leave, do so early and safely. That gives us the opportunity, not only law enforcement, firefighters, to actually get in that area and protect your structure.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not about the people getting out because their house is threatened. It's because you need them out of the way so you can do the job of protecting their house.
That's exactly right, and that's why we say if we ask you to evacuate, do so early. Don't wait for the fire, because at that point we're trying to make access to your neighborhoods to get in there and do what we call structure defense, and that can stop us from getting there.
Biggest mistake people make when it's time to evacuate
is thinking that they can stay and defend their property and waiting until the last minute. Yep, with a garden hose when you have a flaming fire front coming up to your backyard. It's waiting too late and then deciding, okay, now I need to get my pets, my family out of here in just a few minutes.
And you bring up a good point, pets. Often when there's a lot of commotion in the area, they might hear the sirens, the helicopters overhead, they'll run and hide. So really, I think the plan is to get them somewhere in a secluded area so that you can grab them and go.
That's it, and that's that set portion. If you know that there is a possible emergency, that your pets, that you have them loaded, don't wait till the sirens and the helicopters and it's right on top of you, because your pet may actually leave the area. You may not be, now you're out looking for your pets. So prepare ahead, get the family ready, the pets ready, and leave early.
All right, we say it every year, 4th of July, it's coming up. Fireworks often cause brush fires, and they can really take off.
It is. It's one of the busiest days for fire service, not only with brush fires, but our structure fire responses. What we're asking in public, one, check with your local city or jurisdiction that you can actually use safe and sane fireworks. But what we recommend is go to the professional shows. We get more injuries, burn injuries, not only to kids, but also to adults that are misusing even safe and sane fireworks. Go to professional show, keep it safe, enjoy it with your family.
All right, thank you for being here. Thanks for what you do, and our thanks to everybody at CAL FIRE.
Thank you for having us.
Really appreciate you guys keeping us safe all year round.
Thank you so much.
All right, for more information about brush clearance and other fire safety tips, just check out our website. It's kcal9.com and seen on TV. Ready, set, go, right?
That's it.